quick of a set monologue. I haven't did one in a while. Somebody asked why I haven't did one, so I guess I'll get one out the way. About 5-10 minutes of me just rambling on. So make sure to like the video and subscribe, guys. If you got any questions in the chat, go ahead and type it in. You know, you've got to super chat it in. I'll just answer. But I want you guys to understand something. Because if you do look back in my catalog, you will see that I was campaigning for this man, Trump. I pulled in 40 million views just in, bro, every one of those views, every time one of those people see me, I was convincing them why Trump was better than Kamala. And till this day, I still believe that, even with this whole war. Why? Because, well, Biden and them wanted war with Russia. And I guess now we figured out Trump actually wanted war with Iran. And it started to be more evident due to the fact that he was pushing out, the America First guys like, Thomas Massey, Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene. He started pushing out all those guys and started bringing in the Israel First guys, Mark Levin, Lindsey Graham, Laura Loomer, the worst of them all, in my opinion. So this is where things start going sideways. And this is why I start saying, like, yeah, I don't think I can be with MAGA because MAGA is turning into MEGA. Now, I think y'all know what MEGA means at this point because nobody wanted that. Nobody voted for that. And everybody's getting a bit tired of that, very small country in the Middle East dragging us into conflicts. I mean, all you got to do is pick up a history book and you'll see. You'll get pretty pissed off, or listen to our guy, Scott Horton, and you'll see how we always end up in these entanglements in the Middle East and how fruitless it is for the American people. But MAGA don't want to admit that. It's Trump. I guess they're a bit brainwashed a little bit. And, hey, look, I love you guys. I love the Dems and the Republicans. The problem is with some of you guys is that y'all refusal to hold your politicians accountable. I hopped on it about the Dems, how they just refuse to hold the politicians accountable for the fact that they raise taxes, make things more affordable for y'all, and then cry about affordability on the back end. I'm mad at Republicans because instead of focusing on domestic policies, they want to focus on everything outside of America, and it looks like we're getting another Bush. And I always just say Trump could Bush it. I mean, F up the economy while dragging us into a war. Ain't nothing more Bushing it than that. And I'm praying that doesn't happen. But, I mean, look at the route we're on. I'm just got to be real. And I would say this, when it comes to the lies about this war, like, what was it, 40,000 protesters? Let me tell you something about that. So, did my camera freeze? Oh, good. So I was tracking that down. I tracked it down to Iranian International. It's a media company. You can track it down yourself. Look up the 30K protesters, and you'll see that it only came from one source, Iranian International, who are not so good at providing sources for some strange reason. I mean, can you imagine stating that, we have information that 30,000 protesters were killed, but never released this information? Said they got classified documents out of Iran that proves that 30,000 protesters was killed, and they have not released it nor shown proof that they have said classified document. AKA, it's the biggest trust me bro ever on this. And a lot of people are falling for it. They don't even track down the information. They just believe it because Donald Trump said it. And Donald Trump don't even use the same number that Iranian International use, or Iran International. They use 30,000. My man Donald Trump using 45 with no names, no nothing. So there's that propaganda about the war, of course. Iran being an imminent threat is complete BS. I mean, sure, if you want to argue an imminent threat to Israel, I could probably concede to that. But an imminent threat to the U.S., no, not at all. It's BS, complete BS. And MAGA's falling for it, sadly. And it kills me because, like I said, we voted on no new wars and to make things better on the American people, on affordability, the economy, housing. Of course, we all see where the problems are. And we're not getting that. I mean, we just got told to screw off on immigration and told to screw off on childcare. And he told us to leave it to the states. And I'm just like, look, I get that. But the problem is you could do something. JD Vance was really vociferous about, childcare and affordability on that. And now you're telling us to leave it to the states. So all I can really say is, well, I mean, where was the switch up at on MAGA? Like, why'd y'all switch up? Probably won't be able to give me a good answer, but it is what it is. Like I said, a lot of people just support the war because it's Trump. I mean, if it was Obama popping off this war, Biden popping off this war, you'd be calling him idiot. You wouldn't be saying the guy got balls. I mean, that's the last thing you'd be saying. So let's keep it real. But not too many people want to keep it real. I mean, shoot, we ain't even keeping it real about this blockade. Most of y'all didn't even know that China made it through, and now we got a nice little deal with China. But thank God we was able to get the Israelis to back down on Lebanon, even though they just got done killing over 100 people and injuring thousands. I mean, not cool, but at least we got a ceasefire. So now the Strait of Hormuz is currently open. And here's the problem with that. Iran gave us a 10-point plan that included Lebanon. And then, look, if we go ahead and give them that, they'll open up the Strait of Hormuz. And, well, it looks like they've shown true to that. The ceasefire happened with Lebanon. So guess what? Now people can pass through the Strait of Hormuz through an Iran-coordinated route. I mean, it is what it is. As long as the global market gets their oil and gas prices can fall and we're still under the ceasefire, things are going in the right direction. Pray to God it stays like that, guys. I'm praying to God. But sure, let me see if there's any questions or comments in here. See, here is Iran International. I mean, look, guys, look up Iran International. Trust me, you'll see. Shout out my man Trey. He said 2 sides of the same coin. And you know what? You're right. You're right. But at a certain point, though, you do got to make a choice during these elections. And I kind of gave these guys I kind of gave politics or voting, I wouldn't say my last chance, but I would say this. It's the last time I'm voting for a Republican, and I ain't voting for no goddamn Democrat. At this point, I need something new. And if I'll vote for a Republican if it's like Thomas Massey or something, or maybe even Tucker Carlson. But everybody else, I'm good. I mean, the Republican Party's completely got taken over by the Israel First guys. It's all about Israel First. Florida out here, so damn Israel First, they got anti-Semitism laws. Anti-Semitism laws, guys, completely against freedom of speech, but yet MAGA has said nothing. Even I was baffled. I'm like, bro, they're literally telling us that we can't judge Israel or we'll face consequences, and that's, against freedom of speech, and none of you are saying anything? Oh, because it's Trump, now violating the First Amendment is cool? Do you hear yourselves? Or maybe y'all didn't know, but you might want to find out about it because it's crazy. Like, shit, we even got MAGA erupting over Republicans pushing to offer path to undocumented immigrants. We wanted to deport all of them, but hey, I guess we're going to let some of them stay because we got the corporate guys who are bitching and moaning about, oh, well, now we can't put these illegals over American citizens because of the cheap labor. I mean, for real, we don't give up on that. I mean, there should be some type of, I don't know, like pushback on that, but nope, not at all. I guess we might be too focused on the war, actually. But all right. I'm gonna go. He's like, why wouldn't Rubio be? Oh, because Rubio's a war hawk. Rubio's a war hawk. Go. That's the sad reality. I mean, the problem is with Rubio, he is a war hawk. We all know him to be a war hawk. We was hoping that, Donald Trump was going to keep him on a little bit of a leash up on that and not get into war in the Middle East and let him just run amok throughout the Caribbean, which, hey, it's in our territory. They're easy targets. Excuse my imperialist nature at this point, but I mean, come on. It'd been a whole lot easier taking control of Mexico and pushing out the cartel. We'd have gotten way more out of that than what we're doing over there in the Middle East. Be real with you guys. Like, come on now. Like, what we did with Venezuela, there was benefits with that. What we're doing in Iran, no benefits. At least not up front. I mean, Venezuela, there was upfront benefits. We looked good. It looked sexy. And we got to go home beating our chest. With Iran, I mean, bro, we're conceding on the Strait of Hormuz. I'm okay. I'll be real with you. I'm okay with a ceasefire in Lebanon. Trust me. I don't want any more Lebanese people getting bombed recklessly. Hezbollah, whatever. But the Lebanese people are the one who's really getting hit out here. So I'm okay with the ceasefire. But you got to understand, we did concede to one of their demands. And that should tell you something about what's going on the battlefield. Well, I hope it does. It should. But okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out on this one, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll go ahead and post more. I'll post clips of this stream later on throughout the day, but make sure you guys double tap that screen, like the video, and subscribe to the channel to catch it, guys. All right, appreciate the support. Shout out to our guys at Kalshi. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with a word from them. Peace. Yo, this is Set with Set Media, man. I'm here to talk to you about our partner, Kalshi. Kalshi is the largest legal prediction market in the United States with over 1 million users. It's available in all 50 states. They are a real money market. People trading on what they think will happen. You can build a position and trade in and out of almost any prediction you think. Kalshi facilitates trade between people kind of like the stock market. There's no limiting your trades just because you're winning. Kalshi will pay you interest on your position. So if you make a long-term trade, you can earn a return even before the market is resolved. If you want to try out Kalshi, go ahead and give them a try, guys, at my link, kalshi.com/setmedia. Get $20 when you trade 20, so it's 20 for 20, guys. Once again, that's kalshi.com/setmedia. Go ahead and use my code setmedia to get $20 when you trade 20. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Kalshi, because like I said, it is a trading market where you can put in your prediction and you can go ahead and earn interest on that. You can make money off the knowledge that you know, and if you put $20 in, you get $20 back. So all right, guys, make sure to go check out my guy Kalshi, because you can get in on good trades like who will Trump nominate as Fed chair, will Ali Khamenei be outed as the supreme leader, and will the U.S. confirm that aliens exist before 2027? So if you want to get in on this action, once again, go ahead and go to my partners at Kalshi. Go ahead and use the link, or you can hit the QR code above and use Set Media to go ahead and get $20 when you trade 20. This is Set from Set Media, and shout out to Kalshi.